Everybody, welcome back to the Spurs 9501 podcast. This is Ray in London. I've got Kam in Georgia. This is a quick post-match reaction to the United 2, Tottenham 2 match. If ever the saying this was a game of two halves was true, this is the one. First half, we weren't even, I think, on the pitch. Second half, we were played pretty well. So, Kam, over to you, buddy. What's your thoughts on the game?
I mean, in a way, I know this is really wrong for me to say that, but I think that for Tottenham fans and for all of us out there who really love and support the club, I think maybe we would have liked to have seen Man United score a few more to humiliate Levy. But I've heard that Levy hasn't got the humiliation gene, so it probably wouldn't have made any difference whether we lost 10-0 or drew 2-2. It wouldn't have made any difference to him whether the fans protested or not. So I don't know. I've got some mixed feelings about this game, Ray.
Yeah, I mean, we always support our team. We never want our team to lose. But I was under the same impression, maybe if a really heavy defeat, take a bit of bad medicine now for longer term good, to get rid of Levy. But I don't think he's going anywhere. He was there was some Levy out, ENIC out banners in there. There was some singing in the crowd as well. And the cameras here in the UK pointed to him quite a lot. But the guy ain't going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. He's pretty much thick-skinned. So what do you think about it? Just talk us through. What about...
He hasn't got the shame gene. The shame gene, no. Trump. He did, you can do whatever you want, but he hasn't got the shame gene. You can't shame him into leaving. You can't embarrass him into leaving. The only way he's going to go is if he gets fired by the trio. And Joe Lewis, who seems probably too old to even remember the name of the team sitting out there in the bar. So I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah,
but I do think one thing that Levy's going to do is he's going to remove that Tottenham Hotspur to do is to dare. It's now going to become Tottenham Hotspur where defending is optional. Because
optional
that's what I say about
one of the things we've got to think about, Kam, is it's a new slogan, but because to do it to dare doesn't ring true anymore. So first of all, what do you...
defending is optional.
Say that again?
I think the new slogan will be Tottenham Hotspurs, where defending is optional.
Yep. I mean, I can't believe how bad Derek Dyer is, but let's talk about very quickly the team selection. Went back to a 3, which I think is the only thing he could have done. Longley came back, Perisic on the left, Pedro Porro on the right. Skip and Højbjerg, your favourite midfielders in the middle, and then he dropped Kulusevski and brought Richarlison. What did you think about bringing Richarlison in?
I think Richarlison is the worst player I've ever seen in a Spurs shirt. I know people love him and think he harasses, he does that. This is the one player who, I don't know what game he plays, but someone needs to teach him what offside means, because I've never seen the guy ever stay onside. If he's ever he scored more offside goals, I would say, than he scored real goals. But since he hasn't scored any goals in the Premier League, that doesn't take very much to say that. And I would say, whoever thinks he played well, that very easily, that first goal that we scored could have been given offside. Why? Because the guy was just lying there like an idiot, like that's all he does, falls over. How many times does Richarlison fall over and not get a free kick? Tell me how many times in this match did he just fall over, make a fool of himself and got nothing? No referee wants to give him anything because the guy is a complete joker. I don't know how he's worth 50 million, to be honest with you. I'm sorry.
Well, to be fair to him, he didn't put the price tag on. That's what the club did. But he was on through and he tried to lay it across. He should have gone for goal himself in the first half.
Absolutely no confidence, no ability to pass, great ability to fall down and go offside. I think that will be on his new resume. CV will be the most offsided player and the most falling over player without getting a free kick in the history of Tottenham Hotspur.
Do you remember Alex Ferguson used to say about Inzaghi, he was born offside, because he always used to be get offside. But do you think,
with online technology, he's not going to be able to get away with it.
No, he's not. But do you think he's worse than Janssen, Soldado, all these people? Elder Postiga?
Janssen seemed like what was his like Zinedine Zidane at his height. To be honest with you, I think he really is that bad. I mean, this is someone who I've always felt was somebody who was overrated, somebody who was overplayed, and somebody who cannot deliver when it really matters. Yeah, he scored a few goals at Everton and managed to keep them up. But if you look at his record, what did he get? 6, 7 goals, 8 goals? That's not worth 50 million in my book. I'm sorry, he's never worth it. He got a couple of great goals at the World Cup, but then, raised his game to a different level at the World Cup and then went off injured. Is he the worst player we've ever signed up front? Yes, by a billion miles.
Okay.
5 billion now.
It'll be interesting to see if he stays at the club at the end of the season. But anyway, let's go back to the game quick.
I hope this is a good slap in the face for Levy, who gets nothing for him because he deserves it. He's worth nothing, and it shows what an idiot person he is, who doesn't know how to sign players. Look at the players that we've signed over the last few years. Name me one player has improved our team apart from Betancourt, who's now injured for the year.
Romero.
Who?
Christian Romero.
Romero. So where?
So you tell me, hold on a second. You're telling me Romero's not better than Dyer or Longley or Tanganga or Sanchez. Are you telling me that?
Nope, I'm not telling you.
He has improved our team. So he has improved our team. Yeah.
You're asking me to say is Tom better than Jerry when it comes to bloody cartoon characters? I mean, what are you comparing him to? Are you saying that Romero is now going to get into any of the other top 6 teams?
Well, he's a World Cup winner. He's a World Cup winner. I played all the games for Argentina,
Absolutely.
Best team in the world.
Yeah, I know, but now he's come to Tottenham Hotspur, where defending is optional. Fouling apparently isn't.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the game.
Get sent off.
What do you think about the first goal with Sancho and Eric Dyer again not making a tackle, just doing nothing?
Eric Dyer should be. I mean, he is another one who's probably got the same. I think what Levy does as part of the contract is hand out this pill where they all take it, where they lose any shame, any humiliation, or any real feelings for the club, and they can do what they want. Because anyone with that Dyer would say, would be embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed. He missed the goal. He was not there for either of the goals. Forget about the first one. What about the second one? I mean, God almighty, did you see him? He was standing off the player so far. I mean, it's a joke. I've never seen defending like it in any team, even the relegation team.
But why don't they tell him to actually engage and make a tackle? I've never seen him make a tackle. He just stands off the player.
Absolutely. I mean, exactly, because maybe Levy's told him, defending is optional at this club. Look, this club has got. We scored 2 goals. We should have scored 4. Again, Dyer misses an empty net. I mean,
it's harder to miss, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's my 7-year-old granddaughter could have scored that goal from the chance they had. But what this guy's doing to the club is he is destroying anything that he may have done in the past, any legacy that he had, or any hope that he has of anybody ever wanting to sing his name again in the crowd. I mean, like I said, where's the shame? Where's the passion? Where's the love for the club that has given you? I don't know how many years he's been there, 8, 9 years. Where has it all gone? I mean, look at Kane. I mean, he tried. He's still all right, albeit that Kane was playing for his new masters and showing him why he's worth 100 million, and they'll probably pay for it after his performance today. But where is the shame for all these other players that have got so much money out of this club? I've had so many years to be able to play when they probably wouldn't have got into any other team. There's no passion. There is nothing that they deliver, right? Nothing.
Give us some positivity, Cam. We came back from 2-0 down to draw 2-2. You must be happy with that.
I've criticised Pedro Porro a lot, and I did last time, but I mean, I don't think Pedro Porro can defend. I think he's a winger, and he's one of those kind of players that is probably going to develop into more like a Bale-type player, going to bomb down the side, put in crosses, and can score goals. But don't put him back defending. But we're the kind of team who put players, always get great players, and then play them out of position. So a positive would be his goal. A positive would be taking Richarlison off. That for me was a major positive. I think.
What about Son's performance?
I think Danjuma's a positive. He runs, he tries, and he's got some pace. Can you imagine if he'd got the kind of run in the team that he probably deserves? I don't think putting Kulusevski on made a blind bit of difference. I mean, the guy can't even cross the ball anymore. How many times did he not cross past the first player?
He didn't first man, no. What about Son? What did you think about Son? He missed a couple, but then he scored a scuffed winner, a scuffed sort of draw.
He never gave up. This is a player who's out of form, who's slowly discovering his form. I know what will happen. On the final day of the season, Son will discover his form, and then he'll go and play for South Korea, have 3 months off and lose it again, and then spend the next 6 months trying to find it. That is a problem with this club, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. So top 4 is not even a question now for us. Do you want us to get Europa League, or you just want us to finish?
I think Europa League out of the problem. I think that being ahead of Liverpool will be morally and I don't know. I suppose in a way it will feel better as a club for our soul and for us as supporters. to be ahead of Liverpool. I can't see it right now. I don't see us winning at Liverpool. I think they're getting better, and they have a game in hand, and we are 1 point ahead of them. Today was 2 points lost for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So what's going to happen? I mean, what do you? I'll go back to my question. What do you think we should do? Do you think it's good if we miss out on Euro totally, or should we get, try and go for Europa League?
I don't think we should go for the European Conference League. I think we should miss out completely. I mean, let's face it. The problem is, of course, I want European football at Tottenham Hotspur. Do I want it on a Thursday? Do I want all our games on a Sunday? No, I don't. Do I want the extra bit of money that Levy's going to get, which means that he stays there? No, I don't. I don't know what we want for this club anymore, Ray. I really don't. I mean, one thing you haven't mentioned, I know we're going over time here, is the fact that our best manager for the last 25, 30 years is now going to one of our rivals at Chelsea when he first wanted to come to Tottenham.
I was going to ask you that. I was going to finish off with that, Poch. What do you think about Poch going to Chelsea?
Well, I think that the fact that Poch still hasn't signed a contract there shows how difficult a decision it must be for him. I heard what you said, that we wish him best. I wish him all the best. As a person, as a manager, and as someone with loyalty, I think he's great. I hope he fails miserably at Chelsea, personally. I hope he loses every single game, because I don't want him to win anything. But not because I don't like Poch. I love Poch, but I don't want him to be successful. What I hate is the fact that he actually did try to come back to our club, from what we hear, and it was Levy who said, thank you, no thank you. Who the hell does this man think he is? Who does he think he is? Our best manager that we've had for years. This is what he's done to him? It's a disgrace. Absolute disgrace.
Okay, pal. Yeah, I mean, I know you've got to go now, but very quickly, some final thoughts for the game against Liverpool. Prediction?
Look, my prediction is we're going to lose. We're going to lose. By the way that we play in the first half, the way that we defend, the way that we stand off players, the fact that we don't think defending is important, they're going to rip us to pieces. This is going to be Salah's swan song. I would suggest 4-1 to Liverpool. It's away. We only managed to scrape a draw at home, and we could have won. Our away form is disgusting, as you know. So, we're going to lose. I did say before these 3 games coming up that we will be lucky to get 1 point out of them. I think we've got that point.
Okay, Pam. Thank you very much, Cam. Thanks for your insights. And everybody, thank you for listening and watching. Please leave your comments. Please subscribe if you like the content. We'll come back again soon. But from everybody here now, it's come on you Spurs. On to the next match, Cam.
Come on you Spurs.